Hi YouTube, it's Maggie, and I'm back with another video. I know I haven't done one in a while, but that's what I always say. And then I get really excited to do one, and I'm doing one right now. So I want to talk about what is on my face right now. Instead of doing kind of like a haul of what I've purchased over the past month or so, I wanted to just kind of do like a review slash how I do my makeup every day or lately. So the first thing I do is I wash my face or like get out of the shower and put moisturizer on my face, and I use the Cetaphil like daily moisturizer. I also use the Cetaphil cleanser that I've used forever, and it's just really gentle and kind of makes me feel like I can use it every day, and I could always depend on it to like just clean my face and not irritate it or really change anything about it. So then I put moisturizer on, and then I'll do my foundation. And what I've been doing lately and using is this beauty blender. And I'm sure all of you have heard of one, but it is, let me like read the box. The key to a flawless makeup look starts with a perfect makeup application. Now anyone can create the flawless look of a movie star without the pricey services of a professional makeup artist. I know that Kim Kardashian uses this. I've seen like YouTube videos of her makeup artist using it, and it's not anything new, but I just never picked one up. And the one thing that I like about this is that how moldable it is. So like you can buy a normal makeup sponge. Like whoops. I have this. This is like a normal makeup sponge. But the Beauty Blender is so much more malleable, and it almost feels like a clown nose. So maybe if you don't want to buy a beauty blender, you can buy a clown nose and use that. Um, Maybe that's what I should have done, but I'm glad I bought the beauty blender. I use this side to, you know, what is it called? To like dab the foundation in, and I use it damp because that way it's so much more of a natural look. I also think that this is, if you're using this, it's the most natural looking foundation that uh, you could wear. So that being said, I use it with the NARS Sheer Glow, which I didn't like using with a brush because I felt like I was brushing away the foundation. Like I would buff it in circularly, and then when I kind of went in to blend it more, I feel like I just kept wiping it off my face. Where as with the beauty blender, you're just dabbing it. So you're just like distributing the color, and it's really great. I like it a lot. I also like the Sheer Glow foundation because it's a really good color for me right now. It kind of looks, no, I don't know. It's just the perfect color for me right now. And I don't really tan because I'm kind of already like naturally darker, so I don't feel like it does me any good to tan. And this is in the shade Medium 1.5 Valaris, Vallauris. I don't know. So yeah, after I have applied my foundation and I feel like I look, put together a little bit, then what do? Then I do my concealer, which I use 3 products for my concealer, and I also use the Beauty Blender for my concealer. The first thing I do is I feel like with concealer, I'm never gonna have a day where I don't have bags under my eyes because, as you can see, like, I have natural darker under eyes, and I feel like that's because of my ethnicity and because of just that's the way it's always been. And when I was younger, I used to wear such light concealer and like cake it on because I hated it, and it just looked so bad. I have pictures of myself where I really kind of look scared because it was so bright under my eyes. So now I use the Bobbi Brown corrector, not the creamy concealer. I've had the creamy concealer, I think, but I like the corrector more. In the shade Bisque. So it is very creamy. It's really great consistency. It's my favorite consistency for concealers and correctors especially. But since it's like a redder, more red shade, I feel like it diminishes the blue and purple under my eyes and kind of just does some color correcting, but definitely does not give enough coverage for the look I want. So after I'm done using the Bobbi Brown corrector, I use the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer. I love the True Match line. So does everyone else here on YouTube, so I don't know why I even said it, because y'all know. And it is in the shade Fair Light W123. So warm, because I have like yellow undertones in my skin. And I've had this before. I remember this is the second one I bought, but the first one was literally in my makeup bag for maybe like 2 years, 3, I don't know. That's what it looks like. So obviously it's a lot lighter than the skin on my hand, but it's so perfect for my under eye, and it's really just like natural looking. I don't want a super bright under eye, and I feel like I can accentuate other parts of my face without having that sort of look, because I feel like that's what a lot of girls do, and sometimes it just looks really like too much. But I like it on a lot of people. I just don't like it on myself. I think it looks awesome on a lot of people. And then after I have done both of those steps, I use the Laura Mercier Undercover Pot, the powder. So that's the Secret Brightening Powder. And love this stuff. It's just a really finely milled, like, silicone powder. And it's really soft, and don't use too much because it will look like you have powder, a lot of powder on your face. And when I was watching Sandra's video, TT Sandra is her username. I followed her ever since I've been on YouTube. She was talking, I think it was her, she was talking about how she liked to apply her like concealer setting powder with a beauty blender, like a damp beauty blender. And I did that today and I loved it. So thanks for the tip. That's why I do YouTube. Then after my concealer, what did I do? Then I did probably my brows, which I've been definitely experimenting with my brows and every day just trying something different, because it is fun. Like, I love trying new things and sharing them, and I don't know, it's just fun to experiment. But I didn't really do anything with them today because I feel like when I'm wearing like a winged eyeliner, having too dark and full of a brow makes me look like more harsh than I want to look. Like, sometimes just for the day it's a little too much. So I just kind of went through them with a spoolie and just combed them. And then and then I did my blush, because I don't know if you're supposed to do anything in order, but I did my blush, which is, I didn't know what I wanted to do today, but I knew I wanted to use Blush Baby, which was the first, the first blush I ever bought, and it's a MAC blush, and it's the first MAC product I ever bought, and I have like a little dent in it, but nothing too serious, and it's really, really beautiful. It's a sheer tone blush. I feel like it's just the perfect natural flushed look. Like it's deep enough to show on my skin, because sometimes I feel like lighter blushes and just like light pink blushes that I kind of thought I needed to be wearing just don't show up on me. So I do need something like a true saturated color. But it's super creamy. Like, I really like the consistency of MAC blushes. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, except for NARS. And so I was like, okay, maybe I'll use this since I'm doing a dramatic look on my eyes. And I applied it with these Real Technique brushes that I just bought from Ulta 2 weeks ago, which I love. Like, I was in desperate need of new brushes, and for the price, like, I'm never ever gonna buy another MAC brush, or I don't know, never say never though. But it's a really nice small brush to just really place the color where you want it to be, which is what you want with blush, because you don't want to look like you're really embarrassed, you know? But I was like, I want something a little more bold. I was just in the mood for something else. So, and this gives me a chance to tell you about the Revlon blush that I got in Haute Pink. And it's pretty bright, but I was lacking in pink blushes, and perfect for summer, perfect for any time. I feel like if you know how to work with blush, and it's almost beneficial to me to get like a bright color that I can really play around with and see what works best on me, because that's how you know what works best on you. So it's not the most pigmented, which is good because it is bright, but it's really pretty, and I don't have anything like it. So I did use it on my cheeks. I'm still like working with, like, I'm not an expert, but I don't know. I like to look like I have some color on my face. So I used that. And then after that, I probably went and did my eyes, which just winged eyeliner, which I'm horrible at doing. I did this one twice, did this one once, but I don't know. I have to do it every day in order to remember like how I do it. So when I skip a day, it's kind of, or like skip a couple of days because I don't wear this makeup every day, it's kind of annoying it just takes longer. And I use the Prestige Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. I've used only these. I used to use gel liner, which I liked, but felt like I could get the same control with a brush. So I did that. I just watched a video last night from Nerber XO, where she talked about blush tips, which it was such a good video. I'll link it below. And she said that after you do your blush, to make your makeup, really blend well, and to make the look cohesive, and to make it, just to make it finished, she ran the extra stuff that was on her blush brush over her eyes. And who knows, but I don't know. I like it. I feel like my eyelids are a lot lighter, like under my brow and just like my eyelids. I don't really wear a lot of eyeshadow, so I feel like they kind of look stark white compared to the rest of the foundation on my face. So I think that's a good tip. And I do my liquid eyeliner, and then I curl my lashes. And then I use this CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion, which I just should have gotten the original Lash Blast in the orange tube because I just really like that one. And I know this one is basically like the same thing except it's waterproof, or water resistant. But I don't know. I think it has to dry out a little more, but I love these wands. Like, okay. I bought this because everyone was talking about it, and I've heard about it even before I heard anyone talk about it on YouTube. But it is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. And I liked this at first because it really did give me a dramatic look. And the brush isn't crazy, it's not like super, super long or like, I don't want clumpy lashes. So I like separating mascaras. But it's okay. It really gives me like horrible, it transfers really bad, in my opinion. Maybe I'm not using it right. I don't know. After that, I went on to my lips, and I used this lip liner from NYX called Natural, and this is the color. Gorge. Really very similar to my natural lip color. And I like lip liners and using lip liner. I think it's fun, and I think it does its job and just makes my lips look different than they are. And after I've done this, I went in and filled in my lips with my new Lipstick Queen lipstick in Peachy Nude Sinner. So they have like Sinner and Saint, and the Saint is like 10% pigment, and this Sinner is like 90% pigment. I love Lipstick Queen. I want all of the colors, all of them. I have the Saint Wine, and it's a beautiful wine color. This is my other kind of like favorite lipstick right now, and you can tell it's really sheer. It's like a stain. I love it. But I didn't want to wear that today. Today I wanted to wear Peachy Nude Sinner, which is gorgeous. So just my lips, but better, nude, matte. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's so nice. It's like, looks like, I don't know. Ugh. But I have it on my lips, and it's there. It's so beautiful. Just a great rosy nude, peachy nude. It's amazing. So yeah, I don't know. I think it looks really good for my skin tone. I think it makes your lips look just really like supple and full, but without really looking like you're wearing lipstick, which is great because I love the Au Naturel look. But sometimes when it looks a little too dark, I like to add the Revlon Soft Nude lipstick in the center. To give it like a nice shine, to give it like a nice gradient, nice natural look. I think it looks gorgeous. So that was a really long video, but that was it. That's what's on my face right now. It's the 4th of July and it's nasty outside. So I'm probably just gonna, hang out inside and play some Angry Birds. Thanks.